Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you may be. I am Mezzo9, and welcome once again to my Magiquarry mezzanine. In fact, today we're not on a mezzanine, we are in the Yard Essentials wing of my Magiquarry, which is my Essentia storage room, because today I'm going to be continuing with the quest for Essentia. Last time you saw me gathering all the Tier 1 and Tier 2 aspects. Today we're going to be Primal Tier and Tier 1. Today we're going to be moving on to Tier 2, which is not this shelf here like I said yesterday. I was quite mistaken. Hang on, I haven't put a label on there. Let's just do that quickly. This over here, this massive long one, is the Tier 2. And this is the largest group of aspects, the largest tier of aspects, so this is probably going to take me all episode, if not longer. So I'm just going to get straight into it. We're starting with Bestia today. Bestia can be gotten from leather, string, raw meat, and spider's eyes. Now, I don't want to get too many aspects that I haven't already got because I want to show you me getting them. I haven't got any fuel in here, crap. And I don't want to use leather because I love cows. And I don't want to use leather at all, if I can avoid it. Of course, if I can't avoid it, there are other ways to make leather than killing cows, in this mod pack at the very least. So that's nice, but I'm not going to be using leather anyway. I've still got some volatus in the system. I've still got all sorts of stuff in the system. Hold on, let me just drain this out and then I'll continue. Alright, I've grabbed some fuel and I've drained the system. So now let's just turn on the Bestia. And I can't remember how far through explaining it I got. So we can get that from leather, which I don't want to do. We can get it from string, raw meat, and spider's eyes. All the stuff that is parts of an animal, and string for some reason. Yet not wool, which is even odder, in my opinion. But oh well. So we've got some raw pork chops here. They contain Bestia, Victus, and Corpus. Let's put them in the alchemical furnace and drain that through. So, next thing we need is Granum. Next essential on the list is Granum, although I've got them ordered slightly wrong over here. I've got Granum and Granum and Famez the wrong way round, but I don't particularly care. So, next on the list is Granum, which comes from seeds and saplings. Not all seeds, but vanilla seeds. So we'll cook up some of them, plenty of them, because I don't really use wheat. I use barley to make my bread, because it's cheaper. It grows quicker, and you can do special stuff with it. Let's close off Bestia, open up Granum, and next on the list is Famez. Famez comes from cooked meat. Is the only thing I've got written down, but I've got bread here, which also gives famez. Generally, it's from things that fill up your hunger, but not everything. I'm going to eat some bread as well, because I'm getting a little low on food, and I'm not going to stick all of it in there, because that is my main food source. So that'll get us some famez. Next on the list we have Iter. I think I've shown you getting Iter from ender pearls in the past, but a much easier way to get it is from boats, and you can also get it from minecarts. You can get it from vanilla tracks, but because I've got Railcraft, I don't have vanilla tracks. And not everything in Railcraft is compatible with Thaumcraft like it should be. That's a bit weird, but hey. And then next on my list is Metallum. You can get that from literally any metal. But iron, I've got some iron nuggets here, is pure Metallum. Metallum and nothing else. Now, most nuggets are actually pure Metallum, but lead, which I've got here, is also Ordo, when it's in ingot form, or block, and copper has Permutatio. Anyway, let's stick in some iron, get that cooking up. And there was something I wanted to show you with Metallum. I've already got a bottle of Metallum. And I'm just going to take a few vials of it. It's a pretty common aspect, so it's not hard to get hold of. Then I'm going to come in here and show you how to transmute metals with alchemy. So let's light my crucible. There's a little... Seriously, oh right, I haven't cleaned up that. I just got taint poisoning from standing in that. Did a little damage to me. Let's use my magic to heal. So, chuck in Metallum. Seriously, I need to stop doing that. So, chuck in the Metallum, and then chuck in some nugget. Let's just chuck all of that in, because we've got plenty of space in there. And we've got 32 Metallum in there now, which is probably a lot more nuggets than I've got. And we can just convert these nuggets straight back into... Oh, that's interesting. I'm putting in Railcraft nuggets and getting out Thaumcraft nuggets, but I don't particularly care about that. So we can just convert all of that into nuggets. And I'm going to make it... I can't make it 2 ingots worth. I should be able to. Of course I can, yes. Right. Next thing on my list is mortus, which is always fun to say. We get that from bones and heads, according to my list. I'm sure there's other places to get it, but bones and heads are the easiest ones to come across. It's still showing my nausea thingy. I'm going to have to sign out and sign back in to get rid of that, but hey. So, get the bones in there and cook them up. And you know what, this is probably getting a little full now, so I should probably break up the recording to... Alright, I have relogged and drained the system, and here's a quick recap of what we've done so far today. It's all these ones on screen here, starting with Bestia, which is made up of Motus and Victus, can be got from leather, string, raw meat and spider's eyes. Raw meat being the easiest there to farm. That or leather, but I don't like using leather. Granum is next on my list, made up of Victus and Terra, comes from seeds or saplings, both of which are nice and easy to farm. Fames, made up of Victus and Vacuous, most easily gotten from cooked meat, bread or other foods. Bread's probably easier to farm than meat. Iter is made up of Motus and Terra, most easily obtained from boats, because trees are easy to farm. Can also get them from minecarts, ender pearls, and vanilla rails. I may be wrong on that last one, because I've never actually had it, because I always have Railcraft installed. I like using coke coal. And, of course, Metallum, which can be gotten from any metal. I don't think there is an easy way to farm it, but you can always find more metals. The gap we've got here is our next thing to sort out. Limus, and we're going to have to go out to fetch some of that. What is that drawing still? Praecantatio. Alright then, that's random. Limus is the slime aspect, so you can only get it from slimy things, such as slime balls. And they're pretty hard to find on vanilla, so instead... I mean, you certainly can't farm them easily on vanilla, but you can farm a natura item called slime trees, and I'm just going to go out and show you where to get some of them. Be a lot quicker, A, if I had my mini-map, and B, if I had my one focus of uprising. So let's just fly across here and head towards my nearby local slime island. Actually, I think they're added by Tinker's Construct rather than Natura, but they normally come together. So, you know. You can see it approaching on my minimap now. There we go. Just up here we've got my slime island. And here we've got some slime trees. Now, I don't know if my lumber axe is actually going to work on them, so let's give it a try. I did have a quick look up to see if there's other places I can get the Limus aspect. Then I realised that I couldn't actually see what aspects are in items using any eye. So, forget about that. Oh, there's a biggie there. I've got to hold that down now. I keep forgetting that, and it's kind of annoying. And I should probably use my Ars Magica spells first to train them a little bit. Yeah, suck fireballs. Ah, crap, out of mana. Suck flamethrower. And down you go. Enjoy the water. This stuff here is liquid slime, and I'm not sure if we can actually get aspects from it, so I'm not bothering with that. Oh, yeah, the blue slime, the congealed blue slime, lets you jump higher, but doesn't contain any aspects. Whereas the congealed green slime, that the slime trees are made out of, does. It's also bouncy. Alright, here's all I was looking for. Nice slime sapling, let's pick that up. Slimy sapling, sorry. And let's just start flying back home. Shouldn't have too far to go, just across this frozen forest here. And there's like a 2-yard gap between that and a desert, which makes perfect sense, because this is Minecraft. And, well, that's really quick, like 20 seconds to get home from there. I do love this one cap. Move that out of my hotbar so I can open the door. These slimy saplings can only be planted on slime dirt, so I've just realised it was kind of pointless me grabbing that, because I don't have any slime dirt. There's plenty over on the slime island. Maybe I should have planted it while I was there. But oh well. Let's stick in this congealed green slime, which gives us 5 limus per block. That's brilliant. And make sure limus is... Oh no, wait, I haven't got a jar of limus yet. So I'm going to wait till that's all gone through and stick it straight in the jar. And next on my list is permutatio. Okay. Oh, permutatio and praecantatio, because as well as being next to each other on the list, I'm going to be getting them both from the same place. And that place is Shimmerleaf. Herba, permutatio and praecantatio. Permutatio is the aspect from for change, praecantatio is the aspect for magic, and Shimmerleaf, as you can see, is a Thaumcraft item. It's actually quite useful, so I wouldn't normally cook it. It's very useful for fighting taint. Taint is nasty stuff. And we'll probably be getting on to talking a bit about that next episode. So that was a nice easy one to get. Come on, Daisy. Why are you injured? And you? Has someone been in here? If someone's been attacking my girls, they're going to get some severe... No, don't run away. No. You're not allowed free. I may love you, but that doesn't mean you get to be free. Right, let's gather this milk before I start making myself out to be a douche even more. As I head back, I'll give a quick recap of what we've done so far. Let me just scroll back up a little. So I've recapped up to Metallum. Then we had Mortus, which is Victus and Perditio, and obtained from bones and heads, neither of which are particularly easily farmable. I suppose you could create some sort of skeleton or mob farm, but I don't know. And then Limus, which is Victus and Aqua from the slime trees. And then we did Permutatio, Motus and Aqua. We got that from Shimmerleaf. You can also get that from some seeds and copper. Copper isn't a vanilla item, I know, it's just on my list. In fact, I don't think you get it from any vanilla seeds, I think you get it from the Tinker's Construct seeds. So perhaps Shimmerleaf is the best way to get it without other mods. Let's put in the Sunno. Praecantatio was next on my list, which is vacuous and potentia, and obtained most easily from silverwood or greatwood, but in this case we picked it up from Shimmerleaf. Silverwood and greatwood are both nice and easily farmable, and the best way to get Shimmerleaf is to grow some silverwood. Milk. That got us our Sunno. Sunno is Victus and Victus. Refined Victus, I guess. And you can get that from milk or health potions, but milk is the most easily farmable. Milk is so easy to farm. We've got some Famus and some Herba in there as well. Well, let's just drain out the Sunno, because we haven't got a jar for that yet. There's my jars. And move on to the next part of the list, which is Tempus. Now, I personally consider Tempus quite a tough one to get, because I don't tend to have redstone repeaters or clocks lying about. But in this case, I do. I had some redstone repeaters left over from the Ars Magica stuff that didn't actually work. So let's just chuck them in the furnace. Well, let's see what we get from them. We get Machina, Potentia, Arbor, and Tempus. Tempus is the one we're after. Tempus is the aspect for time, and I don't know of anywhere other than clocks and redstone repeaters, which I've got written down as restone repeaters, but hey, I don't know anywhere other than those two places to get it. I'm sure there are other places, and if you know those places, I would appreciate a comment letting me know them, because the methods I've got for it are pretty expensive as it goes, and definitely not farmable. Next on my list is Tenebrae. I, again, only know of two places to get this. Mushrooms, which are easily farmable, and obsidian, which is a nightmare to get. At least in my opinion. I hate mining obsidian. Absolutely hate it. So we've got some we've got one mushroom in my inventory. Oh, that's not cooking that up because it's full. Alright, we're on to the home stretch. We've only got Vitreous, Volatus, and Vinculum left to get in this tier. I mean, we've already gotten some Vitreous, but I haven't actually explained it. Vitreous is the crystal aspect, and it can come from anything crystally, such as glass, bottles, apatite. I think diamonds give it. I'm not entirely sure. Tin. Tin is a good source of it. But I think that the most easily obtained one would probably be glass. In this case, I'm using amber, because that's also got Vinculum, so I'll save that for a moment. Volatus, I've shown you a couple of times before, but just to recap, that is most easily obtained from feathers, which are farmable, and arrows, which sort of are, I guess. So let's just cook up some feathers, and then cook up the amber. Last on the list is Vinculum, as I've said a couple of times already. There was just an explosion in the background, and I'll go see what that is in a minute, but I'm almost done here, so let's just get this done! Yes, Vinculum comes from amber and spider's webs ? I'll just have a quick run and see if I can get it anywhere else that I've got some of. I'm sure you can probably get it from tripwires and things, perhaps trapdoors. It is the trap aspect. I'm probably going to have to cut most of this out anyway, though, because I've been recording too long as it is. What? Anyway. So, that gets us all of the aspects in this tier, bit by bit by bit by bit. Why did I say it like that? Right, all we need to do now is put this in here. Put this on here. Put this on here. And then turn these off one by one. Should have drained all the Vitreous. Now it just needs to drain the Volatus. And the Vinculum I picked out myself, manually, not automatically at all. Because my automated system isn't as automated as it used to be before this bloody update that made it only let the pipes take certain things at a time. So, to recap, and I will go through the last few in detail, because I haven't recapped them in detail. Tier 2, we have got Bestia, which I got from meat. We've got Fames, which I got from cooked meat. Granum, which I got from seeds. Ita, which I got from boats. Limus, which I got from slime trees. Metallum, which I got from iron. Mortus, which I got from bones. Permutatio, which I got from shimmer leaf. Praecantatio, which I also got from shimmer leaf. Sunno, which I got from milk. Tempus, which I got from redstone repeaters. Tenebrae, which I got from a mushroom. Vitreous, which I got from glass bottles and amber. Volatus, which I got from feathers. And Vinculum, which I also got from amber. I didn't go through the last few in detail. Tempus is vacuous and ordo. It is the time aspect, and it comes from clocks and redstone repeaters. Tenebrae is vacuous and lux. It is the darkness aspect, and it comes from mushrooms and obsidian. Vitreous is the crystal access. It's made of saxum and aqua, and it comes from anything crystal, such as glass and apatite. Volatus is the flight aspect. It comes from feathers and arrows and is made of motus and air. Vinculum is the trap aspect. It is made of motus and pediceo. It's most easily found in amber and traps. And I'm going to have to edit Spider Eyes off of my list before I upload it. So I think we're past the 20-minute mark by now. I'm going to have to edit this down a little bit. But tomorrow we will be getting on with what we're missing from here, and I'll be showing you what we've already got here. Thank you guys very much for watching another part of the quest for Essentia. I don't know if I'll be doing it tomorrow, because I was meant to do this episode yesterday, and I never got the time for it. But anyway, as I was saying, thank you very much. If you know any way of getting any of the aspects that I got in today's episode without, in other ways, without using mods, let me know in the comments. That's what the comments are for. Also, give me a like, favourite, subscribe, help me get a bit of popularity, because I've got far too few watchers at the moment. I should probably edit that line out. Maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? I knows. I'm getting a little rambly now. I'm just going to sign off. Bye!